Okay, so it's been a little bit, guys. But anyway, YouTube, Twitch, we are here, and welcome back to the one, only the cold, the open. It has been a little bit of well, so far, but we are back, and we are ready to get things up in the open. Let's see, give some. I wonder why am I showing? Why am I showing that? Let me see. Get the word out a little bit that we are not only here, but we're back. We are back. It's been I don't remember the last time that I don't remember the last time we've been on here, but it's been quite a little bit. We're back. So much has happened in this crazy, crazy world. But here we are at this moment. Makeshift NTN studio right here. But yeah, quite a little bit of thing, quite an agenda, quite, a little bit of this time. I'm going to spend a nice little 30 minutes, nice and with a nice bit of silence. Nice 30 minutes, of a chill, relaxing kind of a night. Um, I see the chat, some people coming in. And let me get the word out that we are live at the moment. Get the word out. As many people have been missing VB Live. So shit, gotta get the fucking word out. The fucking word out. The fucking word out. But anyways, quite an agenda. We're gonna talk about the main thing. Our main topics. One of the main things we're talking about concerns from the good old adage of promotion, the tool that I'm doing right now. As you see, promotion is very important for us community creators to get our content out there, get our word of advice out there, get our word of mouth out there. Let people know that, hey, we're live right now. Hey, we exist. Hey, spend some time with us. Hey, give us some attention. A little bit of stuff like that. That's the little bit of word of mouth, a little bit that just sends the message to people, get the idea, get people's blood flowing, that little bit of it, a little bit of a message to tell people, hey, check us out, check out what we're doing. But promotion has been something that has been really much concerning, especially with Thursday Night Wars, because there's always been this one concern of promotion. And this is something that has been on my mind a little bit today, seeing the messages in the feed. And I want to talk about a little bit. I want to take a second and talk about your promotion. And the idea of promotion was, like I said, get the idea out there. But the point, of promotion is also one of the big points of promotion to attract new people, to attract a different audience, to see who's out there. Get them to tune into your content. Get them to be like, get them to stop by, give them a little peek, because who knows what's going on, because who knows what's going on. Well, we can sit here for 30 minutes and make their life a little bit better. We can change the world with that one magical tool, that one mighty tool of promotion. But there are times where promotion can be used not only for the better. And what I mean for the better is to get more attention to yourself, to sell yourself, to sell your audience, to sell your content, to sell your brand. I've been going back over somebody because over the idea of streaming, and the idea that streaming, there is a business element to streaming. There's business element in the sense of, hey, some of us are doing this to make money. Some of us are doing it to expand the brand. Some of us are doing this to reach out to people and to get people to pay attention to what we're doing. Because that's one of our ultimate goals, to get people to pay attention to what we're doing. And through streaming, it's a very active and a very easy way to do that. because it's live at the moment. It's live content. It's unpredictability. It's magic. Just spectacular magic, everybody. It's just great magic. And, mhm, you know, and and we also, there's also drive, there's also another big factor into streaming known as drive, simple drive. And lately, I've lost a little bit. I lost drive for a little bit. My drive is somewhat back, and I'm glad to see a lot of people in the chat. I'm glad to see the chat building up for this moment and for this moment in time. But you know, but there's got to be that good backbone. There's got to be that good backbone in making content. Making content, and one of the best things that we can do in order for the sense to make content is, promoting our content, getting it out there. And I was telling people earlier about this, and some people may see this in a different way, but this is at least from my promotion, because most of you guys know, I have a Facebook page. It has 2,600 likes, and in order for me to get to that point, I had to heavy promote. And one of the best ways I've learned to promote is by going to activities, finding activities that fit your group, like my page was about game shows. So I joined almost every game show group that I could, almost everyone that I could. And I went out and I shared what I was posting. I shared these long form posts. I shared maybe this little bit of video. I went out and I shared it. I went out and I put it out there. I put it in different places so different people could find it. And that's the one thing that maybe it's time to expand on. It's time to put things in different places, put things in ways that we don't normally put them in. It's time to discover what's out there in the world, discover what's behind the door, what's in front of the door, even. It's time to just look and place things in the unordinary, because certain things in the unordinary will stick, they will last. And not only that, they'll linger and they'll discover. And that's what we want to do. We want people to discover. We want people to find, and we want people to be able to look through, a microscope or something and see something special. See this bright gem of content on a platform that is just flooded and flooded with with bad content, with poor content, with content that is mismanaged, with content that is misleading, all that kind of stuff. We could beat that bright little gem and spread, and spread something that people can look at, and people not only can look at, but people can relate to, and people want to stick to, and people want to, and other people want to come around. And we want to build a community, because the best part about building a community, and the one thing I'm very proud about with my Facebook page, is the fact that it is a community. And I know it's a community because it gets to the point where I don't even have to really promote something I post on there anymore, because it's such a community that people will go out of their way to share what I've posted. And it could be the biggest long form where you have to hit the see more button to see what's written. But because it's touched somebody, people will go out of their way to spread it. People go out of their way to share it with their friends, to even to share it with people they don't even know in person. And that is the one thing that I always try to keep in mind whenever I'm making some form of content. To spread it to someone else, to make a lasting, to make a lasting impression on someone, that they'll want to come back. They'll want to see more of what's going on. They'll want to see what I'm going to do next. They'll want to see, is everything true? They want to see the story. They want to see the journey. And you got to sell the journey. You got to sell the story. You got to make things in a way people are going to want to see it, And that is the point of, and that is the one big point about communities. And it goes back to, and I want to talk about promotion too, because promotion is such a big, powerful tool into leading communities. It really, really is. And the point of, and the point of communities, the point of building a community is to not only build a community, build friendships, build relationships, but to also bring positivity into a certain light. Because last year was a rough year for all of us. It was, let's be honest, it was a rough year. It was a rough year for a lot of us. Some of us may have gotten laid off, some of us may have just struggled to make it here today. But the point is, we're here today. We're here. And we got to spread enjoyment, fulfillment. You know, it's just a different position, different world, different mindset to be in at this point in the world. And our goal is to expand, and our goal through promotion is to expand that positivity, to spread that positivity into a much different light, to pass it on to as many people as we can, to get people to who wouldn't think about tuning in a day in their life to be like, this is interesting. I might want to check this out. That's how you know your promotion is doing well. When it's reaching people and being like, this is interesting. This is different, you know, because promotion is about not only promotion is about expanding yourself, but it's also about standing out. And that's the one big thing promotion needs to do is promoting to stand out. As lots of times I've seen a bunch of promotion. I'll admit I'm dry with my promotion. I'll admit I'm very dry with my promotion. It's non-existent because I'm not content. I'm not doing whatever. But to really expand and to really make things sound interesting and to make things interesting enough to where people are convinced and people have a bit of interest to stay in for that while. Promotion is about expansion. It's about spreading your wings, and don't let anyone else tell you anything different. Now, but speaking of promotion, we're going to talk about another thing that also needs promotion, and that is sponsorship. And that is also the big thing with sponsorships. This has also been a big good discussion. This has also been kind of a big discussion. This has also kind of been a big discussion with sponsorships because, our good friend Brent Martin had Rant Rave for a sponsor, had gotten a sponsorship for Rant Rave, and sponsorship didn't go down well. And there's numerous reasons to why it didn't go well. And honestly, I think it was a poor sponsor to begin with, because the sponsor, and I always say this about your sponsor, the sponsor needs to fit the program. If you are doing Disney-related content and your sponsor is Victoria's Secret, something is wrong. Something is very much wrong with that description, and something is not right about that. Your sponsor has to fit your content, and it has to fit you. If it doesn't, it will not work. It will not work. It will clash, and it will lead to some unexhausting feelings. So get that sponsorship, So when you get that sponsorship, and because sponsorships are one of the best things that you could ever get as a content creator, one of the best things you can get, because it's a sign of people who really enjoy your content and they want to do anything to help push your content to the next level. That's why sponsorship is something very important. And some have money involvement. Some just do it for the word of mouth. Some do it for the word of mouth. It doesn't make a difference. Sponsorships, very much important. Something that can be very beneficial to a brand, can be very beneficial in terms of expansion and in general, just guidance. You don't think, WWE didn't make, WWE had a bunch of sponsors to help get them to where they were, We need our own sponsors. We need people to back us up, to get us to step B, because we're going to get there eventually, but we also need some people to kind of help us get there ourselves. We need to guide. We need to direct. We need to urge that sense, passion, and to spread that passion amongst other people. You know, and the Thursday Night Wars have been going on. It's like the seventh or so week of it. I've honestly tuned out. Maybe after the third or fourth week, I've been out of this world. I've been out of this world almost for how long? But Thursday Night Wars going on. Hangman Outcast has 1-6. Rant Rape is 1-1. That is a very interesting number to see. But um, who knows what will happen with the Thursday Night Wars? Let's bring in some people. We'll bring in some people for a little bit. See who's on. See who wants to come in. See who wants to come in. See who wants to come in and see what I'll have to say about them. Because this is just ever so dandy. Ever so dandy. Ever so dandy, am I right? No, but floodgates are open. Yeah, we are. Yeah, show is going in on its eighth. Show is going in on its eighth week, but who knows? Who knows what will happen? I'm probably thinking Hangman Outcast is going to sweep the R&R again, but R&R, it's still floating around. I know. See about that. But yeah, it's been quite the journey. It's been quite the journey to here. This is obviously not where things used to be, but this is where things are for the moment. We got far way to go. Uncertain roads are still upon us. Uncertain roads still upon us, and some things still clouding this world, clouding the face of the earth. But we have a lot to go. We have a lot to see, a lot to accomplish. Still much more in sight. Will I be back? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows what tomorrow may have to bring? But here we are, another moment in time. Floodgates are. I said the floodgates are open. Feels like it's been a while since I've done this. Feels like it's been a while since I've done this. Because before everything has kind of started to turn to the way it was, I've been feeling that lack of. I've been feeling just uncertain about. I've been feeling uncertain about this. Being quite honest, you know, because there are times where I feel like I don't do as good as a job as I could. There are times where I feel like I miss this cue. I miss this spot. I miss this whatever. There are times where it's just so frustrating to do this. And most of you guys think that, oh, it's just turning on camera. It's talking for hours and hours and hours. No, it's not just that. It's not just that. It's coming up with some stuff to talk. It's finding stuff to talk about. Coming up with some stuff to talk about. Trusting people with your best instinct. Trusting people with your best instinct. And expecting that they don't shit on your fucking boat. Like this is real. Like this stuff, it's as real as it gets. It's as real as it gets. It's like commanding a ship backwards blindfolded. It is that. It's that serious. It's that serious sometimes. You know. you know. And hello, Leon. It's that serious sometimes. It's that serious, that nerve wracking, that much pressure on your back, week in, week out, to do this, to sit here, to come up with some stuff to say, to come up with some stuff to say, to not worry about the people who try to bring you down, even though there's millions of people who keep trying to bring me down, who try to kill me, who try to get me to stop doing this. But I'm still right here. I'm still breathing. I'm still breathing despite getting my ass kicked day in, day out, throughout whatever, through the never, through and through the world, through what the world has to offer. It's exhausting. It's exhausting sometimes. It's exhausting. There are times where I've been depleted as can be, but then I still have that camera. I still gotta go on, and I still gotta do this, do that, do this. Quite the world to live in. Send the link. Surprised no one joined. Surprise. Mm-hmm. Throughout, throughout this, throughout it all, throughout this cycle, throughout this rotation of the world, throughout this rotation of life, throughout everything. We're supposed to put on our best faces, supposed to forget about everything else going on, and we're supposed to just do everything. We're supposed to just do and make light when the candle won't burn. And make light while the candle won't burn, while the matches are getting smaller and getting smaller and getting even smaller. We find little things to try to keep us going, try to guide the direction of the world, the way that we are going, and the turn of events. We look for certain things. We look for a direction, a sense of mind, a piece of life, a piece of life that's supposed to bring us through, supposed to bring us up and push us forward throughout everything. And it's quite the world, to say the least. And it's something that we live with, we deal with, we pick up the next day and act like nothing ever happened the day before. We think of everything else and everything in between, the guidance, the leadership, the direction of everyone else, the people who keep us going, the people who try to keep us going, and the people who just cut our feet off, and we make light. We continue going forward. We look for tomorrow. We look tomorrow. Say tomorrow will be better. Only to find out it's just about the same. We do it all through the motions. But it's another week. Another week, another year. Many more years for this, many more weeks for this. Time goes on, the world goes on. Many things go on and see the end of it. Many things go on and to see the end of it. There are so much things to do, so little time to do it. I'm back in the building for at least this time, at least this moment in time. But who knows when the next building will be? Who knows when the next moment will be? This might be this last moment for this little bit of time. This might be a halt on this long. This might be the pit stop that may inevitably be the iceberg. That may inevitably be the iceberg to my Titanic. Uncertain roads approach us. You know, we'll see what time brings us in, and we'll see where we go. And we'll see what brings us in, and we'll see where we go next. So much that is here, so much that is here, so much to say, so much to feel. But it's another day, another time, another moment. Another day to just pick up and to reset, to put what happened yesterday behind us and act like everything is okay and just keep on kicking, keep on kicking, keep on kicking. That's a fun thing to say. Might as well say that. We're just gonna keep on kicking, guys. We'll keep on kicking until the end. We'll keep pushing until there's nothing left. We'll keep hitting until there's nothing left. We'll keep throwing stuff at the wall until there's nothing else left. Then we'll throw it back. See if it will actually stick this second time. We'll see what's left in this. We'll see what's left in this little bitty world. That's ours, and we have to make light and conquer it, whatever way that we can. Even if it's to the detriment. Even if it's to the detriment. We'll see. We'll see where we go next. We'll see what leads us down this journey. We'll see what leads throughout the time and throughout everything. We'll see the direction and where we go and how everything directs and turns and spins, or whatever you want to say. Because who knows what will happen the next day. Point is, we just got to be ready to conquer it. Oh well. So much more to do, so much more to accomplish. Will we reach fulfillment? Will we reach the point, the next goal that is in the mind? Who knows? Who even knows? Point is, we're just moving forward. Moving forward. Thursday Night Wars next. Thursday Night Wars, week number 8 this week. World is continuing. Will there be more content on the channel for the time being? Who knows? Who knows if we'll get there? But maybe. Maybe. Until then, we'll find out on this road. These uncertain roads.